So it's been a little bit, a lot of stuff has changed, and I really don't even know where to start, but as you can see by the title of this video, I am done being a collegiate runner. It's definitely a really hard decision to make. I honestly have gone like back and forth on making this video, but I don't know, I just feel like I want to explain why I'm doing it, because I feel like there has been a lot of like, I don't know, I feel like just like misunderstandings of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Not that that matters, like I'm doing what's best for me, but like I just want to clarify. I love my team here. I have so much respect for my team. It's nothing to do with the coaches, nothing to do with my teammates. I love them all with all of my heart. This is just not the environment that is serving me anymore. Me and running have a very complicated relationship, always have. As many of you know, I played soccer growing up and loved it. I always loved being active. I always played outside as a kid for hours on end with all of my neighbors, and I just was a really outdoorsy kid, loved life. And it wasn't until I started track where I don't know, I just feel like running became a way for me to like, it was like a sense of control. I realized I was good at it, and I realized I could change my body with it. And I just feel like the last 8 years of my life, I've just been running for the wrong reasons. I've just been running to try to like shrink myself, to try to please other people, please my coaches, please my teammates. And at the end of the day, like none of them were even putting like pressure on me to do well. Like obviously they wanted me to do well, but it was always me that was just never satisfied. No matter what I did, even when I was performing really well and was PRing and getting faster, it was never enough. It was always like when I hit a new personal best, it was like, well, I should be running faster. Like we gotta run faster next time. It was just never enough. And I just feel like the love for running that I had like just slowly diminished because I put so much stress and pressure on performing to my expectations. I didn't even know what my expectations were, because it didn't even matter if like I hit my goal, because it just never was good enough. Like no matter what I did, it was just never good enough. Sorry. I just felt like I was constantly in like a continuous toxic cycle of just trying to prove something to myself. Like it wasn't even like, yes, comparison is definitely a thing in like any sport. Like I definitely was comparing to other runners, but at the end of the day, like I just wanted to like get better. And as some of you know, college has just been like a bumpy ride. So was high school running. Don't get me wrong, that was a whole nother thing. But like I feel like ever since coming here, I've been struggling with trying to prioritize my health and trying to be a D1 athlete. And I don't know like why I haven't been able to have the two like go together, but they just keep clashing against each other, and I keep having to sacrifice one for the other, and it's just not healthy. Like I don't know why, like I keep slipping into like that mindset, but I constantly I don't know. I don't know if it's a control thing, a perfectionism thing. As many of you know, I struggle really badly with OCD, and that doesn't help, especially when you're a perfectionist. So I don't even know where I'm going with this, but basically I decided to step away from D1 running and competing because last year I had my first very serious bone injury. Realized my bones were thinning. I was very malnutrition from all my years of under eating and over exercising, just constantly like pounding my body to the ground, and had a really good summer training, and like came into my senior year thinking I was gonna be back to like feeling good, and I felt good, and like I don't know, it just all came like crashing down this fall. If you're close with me, you know I found out I have SIBO, and if you don't know what that is, it's just we all have good bacteria in our gut, and you want bacteria in your gut, the good bacteria, but for some reason really bad bacteria has been developing in my gut. So it's in my small intestine, so it's small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That's what SIBO stands for. And it's just been causing like really bad like stomach aches, bloating. Like I've thrown up more this year than I probably ever have in my life, which is just not healthy. And a lot of it was triggered by running, like just bouncing around. Like my stomach's been so sensitive. I used to be able to eat like a peanut butter bagel like 30 minutes before I run. Like I cannot like even eat like anything before running, or it's just I can't stomach it. And so with SIBO, I've just been dealing with a lot of fatigue and just sadness because I just want to perform well, and I just haven't been. I just been constantly tired. And a big thing is that when people have SIBO, they're not absorbing the nutrients from their food. So essentially food's just going right through me, or I'm just not absorbing it, or I'm throwing it up. Like it's just not good. I was given very like heavy antibiotics when we first found out, but they didn't work. They didn't kill the bacteria. It just made it worse. I was throwing it up. So honestly, I don't even know if I absorbed it. I'm looking to try and find a more like holistic nutritionist, because I've tried like all the diets and nothing seems to be working. Everything seems to hurt my stomach. Tried cutting out dairy, gluten. I've introduced meat back into my diet. Like I've literally just tried everything. And I'm just at the point where just having a past with disordered eating, and like now just like everything hurting my stomach, I don't feel like I'm in a safe place right now to be a competitive runner, just with my past with running and having an eating disorder, if that makes sense. I just feel like I was starting to have thoughts of slipping back into old patterns. I was like, well, like, yeah, just leave it at that. Like it wasn't good, it wasn't healthy, and it is killing me. I didn't want to end my like college career like this at all. Like I had so many goals coming into college. I had so many goals like running wise, but even though I didn't accomplish those goals, I know I grew in other ways. I know that I've grown as a person. I'm far from perfect. I still have a lot that I need to work on, and I'm working at it every day. But I just knew that the competitive D1 environment is just not for me anymore. I love running, and I mean not at the moment because I'm obviously sick and dealing with something that, quite frankly, I barely understand myself. A lot of doctors don't understand SIBO, so that's been frustrating too, because every person's case with SIBO is different, so the treatment can look different for every single person, and I haven't found what works for me yet. So it's constant just like discomfort, feeling inflamed, and just constant like having terrible body image because I'm just constantly bloated. Like I've noticed changes in my body, and it's not that it's like bad, but it's just I just don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. I just feel puffy and sad and just inflamed. And oh yeah, I got a colonoscopy and endoscopy, and basically showed that my entire intestine and stomach and whatever that goes down into your stomach, I don't know, the cord, I don't know, everything was inflamed. Everything was red and angry in the images, and like, thank God I didn't have anything like super serious. It was like, you're just inflamed, and a lot of you stressed too. So I just needed to take a step back from running, because running has become a stressor in my life, which is horrible because I love running so much, and I feel like so many people are like, oh, you just don't like, love running anymore, and whatever, I shouldn't care what other people think, but like, running was never the issue. It was, I don't want to say like I'm the issue, but like essentially, yeah, like it was my mindset around running. My mindset around running was not healthy, and I'm not saying a competitive environment is unhealthy, not at all. Like, I can be very good for growth and setting goals, and it's healthy for a lot of people, but me and my personality, where I'm already putting so much pressure on myself, it's been tearing me apart and breaking me essentially. And I wish it didn't. I want more than anything to be that gritty competitive runner where like nothing upsets me, but I really just think like I just need to learn to love running again, run for me. I don't want to stop running. I know this is not the end of my running story. I want to run marathons, I want to do ultras, I want to do an Ironman one day, some triathlons. Like, I've always been active. I want to like travel the world and run at new places and new races, and I just have to do it for me now. And I feel like I'm all over the place. If you're listening to this whole thing, like, thank you. I know it's a lot, bear with me, but I'm gonna wrap it up. But I basically just wanted to like, I feel like I just kind of just dropped off the edge of the earth on this YouTube channel, and it's not even like that, like it even matters because I'm not an influencer or anything. That was never the point of this. I just make these videos for fun and to look back on as memories. But basically all my subscribers are like my close friends, family. So I just feel like instead of explaining myself, I've explained myself to a lot of people already, but not everyone I'm close to, and it's just 'cause it's hard for me to talk about. I'm like giving something up that, like, as of like earlier this year, I thought that I would be returning and doing my 5th year, but I just realized that another year of this is just not healthy for me. My body has been not able to run at this level for 2 years now, and it's really hard to watch people do something that you love and you want to do it more than anything, and your body just won't let you do it. But it is what it is. Like, I'm very blessed. I have a great family, amazing friends. I have a very supportive system. But I'm personally going through a lot right now, just like with like everything in my life, and I feel like I just need to take a step back from running, even though I love it. I just need to focus on me. And I think like I've been overriding what I know I needed deep down for so long to try to please others, and I have to put myself first with this decision. And yeah, it's just really hard. I feel like I almost like just gave up on my team. I know, and I hope that they don't view it that way, but it's hard. Like, I was a captain this year, and I didn't even race. I was a captain for a team that I never even stepped on the line for. So on the starting line for. It's a hard pill to swallow, and I've always had high expectations for myself, and this sucks, but I know I'm strong. I have to remind myself that daily. But I know I'm gonna get through this. I know I'm gonna be back running eventually. I'm gonna look back at this and be like, these 4 years of your life, it wasn't that deep. Like, and I gained so much from my 4 years here. I've made like great friends. I've had great experiences at meets and running. Like, yes, did I really ever perform to my potential or what I hoped for? No, not once, but like, I can't change it. I can't dwell in the past. I just have to focus on the good, move on, and just set new goals for myself. And yeah, this isn't really a very uplifting video, but I just wanted to make it, and I just kept going back and forth on making it, and I was just sitting in my car thinking about life, and I was like, what the heck, let's do it. So yeah, thanks for watching.